of a Jackass. And we here for another week. And I'm your host, Daya Shakur. And I'm here with my co-host, the Golden Goddess, April Garner.
How y'all doing, y'all? We here another week. Let's get
That's
it.
right. That's right. Look, first video. Yeah, the first video. You know what I'm saying? How you doing this week?
Man, look. My week has been, I'm just glad I'm almost through. My computer messed up. I had to go over to my office and get another computer, and it was just a whole big mess. But you know what? I'm a little tired. My kids got me a little tired too. My son had his playoff baseball game today, and they won. Yay! So
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. So tomorrow they're having their championship game.
Okay.
He's excited.
Man, that's so dope. That is dope. Man, tonight we got an interesting topic. And we have a guest. Our first video episode, we have a guest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. I Am Legend, the rap scoundrel, aka the rap future independent artist of the year. He's gonna be something because this man's music is fire. Like he's in daily rotation in my catalog. You know what I'm saying? So it's an honor to have him on this show. So tonight it's definitely going to be able to relatable to him because the topic is fuck cancel culture, right? So I want to hear how it affects him in his process. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we talking about fuck cancel culture. I mean, story time with me.
Story time.
Story time with me. You already know story time. So look, this one really is going to make people laugh. It's messed up, but right, we live in a PC world, right? So I literally had to go and scrub my Twitter from stuff that I used to say way back in the day because I don't want none of that stuff coming back and like, oh man, this motherfucker right here, you said this shit back in 2010 and all that stuff. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? We all had our youth and stuff like that, and it is what it is. A lot of things that we used to say are just not accepted no more. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You can't call people European cigarettes no more. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
You know what European cigarettes, fags. You can't do that no more.
I don't know. I didn't know anything about a European cigarette. Okay.
Yeah, you can't do none of that no more. So yeah, man. So fuck cancel culture, right? So I was messing around with my homeboy, and this messed up, but it's the truth. I was messing around with my homeboy about a chick that he was messing with, right?
Okay.
And I used to be like, oh yeah, man. It's a fucked up story, but it's the truth. I was messing with my homeboy. I was like, man, your old lady got some big ass hands, man. I don't know about her. I was like, man, you out here dating like dudes, man. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't call them dudes. I was calling them non-heterosexual, but I was using more abrasive terms that we would get canceled for now, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Right? So anyway, I was like, yeah, man, you faggy, but little dude, et cetera, stuff like that. And he be like, man, that's not, she ain't this, and this. And this was before transsexual thing really just started taking off out here, whatever the case may be. So I used to drag him about it. Every day. He'd be like, man, she not. So guess what he do? He runs and he runs and he marries her, right?
Okay.
So
well, he must have felt serious if he married her.
Oh yeah. He felt serious about it, right? He felt serious about it. I ain't gonna lie, he felt serious about it. So this is where it takes a twist. I stayed out their business. You know, I don't like being in people's business, but
stay in your lane.
Stay in my lane.
Stay in your lane.
But the family members started having questions too, because they used to hear me mess with him so much about it. So come to find out, because I got to keep it nice and short and simple, because we got, a wonderful musical talent on, right? So come to find out, right, the cousins met the father, and the chick was trying to have a baby. She was like, they was going to the doctors, they was trying to have babies, they was trying to do all this stuff, but because of private practice or private HIPAA information, whatever the case may be. They could not tell the husband nothing. So they was paying all this money and stuff like that. So the cousins met the dad. And when the cousins met the dad, they told the dad, like, well, yeah, they trying to have a baby, all that stuff, right? So the wife, he said, well, they're not going to be able to have a baby because Tasha was born John. That's my son. You know what I'm saying? It's so fucked up, right? It's so fucked up. Like, it is so fucked up. So
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but
it's the truth, right? So I'm like, dang. So all this time I was cracking jokes about it. Come to find out, you know what I'm saying? It was like a real deal. So the cousins went to the house. Like, and the woman was there, air quotations, was there. And they was like, hey, you better either tell him or we're going to tell him or else. And the wife was like, well, just give me time. Just please don't tell him. And just so happened, he was pulling up to the house. And he was like great in the community. Everybody loved him, stuff like that. So the cousins walked out, was like, you better tell him or else. They said, tell me what? The wife was like, sit down. And I think,
my gosh.
And
that's hurtful.
The wife told him. Now, I think he was more mad that he was spending all that money to get the wife pregnant. Then, I don't, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that was just me. So he wound up beating the wife terribly, getting arrested for it. I was like, God dang. So I started feeling bad about it. But then I started thinking, man, fuck cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, like, no. He didn't do nothing wrong because this motherfucker lied to him. So I was like, yeah, if be honest and stop taking people's options away.
You know I have my own reservations about that, but I don't want to take it away from what we got going on. We're just going to have to, make that another segment.
We're going to make that another segment. But so I was like, if that's what's going on out here, that's why I say fuck cancel culture and all stuff, because somebody has to speak up on this stuff. Because it's happening more to dudes more than none. It's happening, the same thing with women. It's happening to them more than none. So that's my story about it, and that's how it ended up. I mean, he wound up beating on the charges because this happened in your state, in Georgia. And the judge was like, oh, you didn't know? Well, we don't condone that here. Case dismissed. Straight up. Like Georgia. Yeah, for real. I was like, dang.
Sounds like Georgia.
Yeah, man. But he was tarnished. And I said some very harsh things to him after he got out. Like, I told your dumb ass. But anyway, now let's get into fuck cancel culture and stuff like that, right? So we got a special guest in the building with us, and I definitely want to know how this cancel culture has affected his processes and stuff like that. All right. So let's go ahead and give it up for our special guest in the building, the rap connoisseur, you know what I'm saying, the future legend. You know what I'm saying? This man, his name is I Am Legend for a reason. This man is one of the top, most underrated guys in the game. So, man, everybody give it up for Mr. I Am Legend.
Let's go. I Am Legend.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Yeah. I thanks for the introduction. I didn't know who you was talking about. I thought you was talking about April, not me. So I was like, oh, okay, it's me.
Yeah, it's you, man. I mean, you are definitely a staple out here. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing you put in the work with the videos. You know what I'm saying? Doing the shows, all this stuff like that. I was like, man, you would be the perfect first guest. And I think topic kind of applies to you because of how it affects the way you have to operate.
I mean, first of all, thank you. I'm honored to be the first guest. You know what I mean? So that's great. And congratulations on the book and every other things you've been doing, man. You've been putting in a lot of work. So if y'all sleeping, go get the man book. And congratulations to April, because, the girl got her hair done. It's really
Look, you got to respect this.
You respect that. You know what I'm saying?
You got to respect this.
You know what I mean? So that's first thing. First things first. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I just been putting in work, just doing music, just staying humble, but being very arrogant to myself personally, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
You have to be your own biggest fan. So
for real, you got.
There's a lot of critics out here.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
got something to say, so I was like, I ain't trying to hear what you're talking about. But I
yeah. And
listen.
you,
But when I get
hmm
back to the studio, I'm like, I ain't trying to listen to this shit. I do what I
man,
want
because
to do.
your music is different. I told you already because you know how like Will Smith and L.A. Cool J, like when they make provocative music, but it don't have all the
Mhm.
cussing in it. It don't
Hmm.
have all the stuff. Like you get to the point
Hmm.
where the music is attractive, but you don't have to go against what you believe in and stuff like that. I think some of your like a lot of your songs, I tell you all the time, like, well, this is the one, this is the one. But I keep saying
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I
Look.
don't curse in it because my mama. I mean, when I was like, I used to curse in all my music, but my mother was like, I can't sit here and listen to this shit. I'm just like, what?
Uh-oh, that was a cuss word right there.
So I'm like, she said, I need to sit here and listen to it. So I just really thought about it. I said, well, I can still be myself, and it just shows more of my vocabulary. You know what I mean? That I
Right.
don't have to curse to get my point across. Now, personally, I'm a sailor, but with
Yeah.
musically, I want to be able. I want the kids to be able to hear it, and their mama don't have to turn it. And I don't like the blanks in the middle of my songs. It just drives
Right.
me crazy. I just wanted to flow through. That's it.
Yeah, man. All of your music is radio ready.
Thank
Yeah.
Easily
you,
top 40 ready. Like
thank you, thank you, thank you.
yeah, it's great. I was like, man, this guy right here is really, really on to something.
Yeah, I try to be. I just try to stay focused and just be true to myself. I mean, it's art. You know what I mean? So
It
music,
is.
I don't like to. You know how they say you a gangster rap, you this rapping. No, I'm just an artist. I create sound. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's
Right.
fine because each song has a different emotion. You know what I mean? So I just build it like that. That's what I just be focused on.
And you know
Yeah, yeah.
what? About the point that you don't curse, kids really pay attention to that.
Right,
They
and
really
it
do.
picks up.
Cause I was riding in the car with my son, and it just so happened Flo Rida was on, and we all know that Flo Rida don't curse. And he
Right.
was like, "Mom, I didn't hear any cuss words in his song." I was like, "Yeah, he doesn't curse."
That's why he was
So
such a big artist.
yes,
Yep.
yes,
Yep.
still
Yeah,
is.
and I pay
Still
attention to
is.
that. I pay real close attention. I look at the top billboards to figure out what's the hottest sound, like what's the sound they made to get there, instead of trying to focus on with the local sound. But I make a
Right.
local record, but I'm thinking of bigger. Like I want to be
Think big.
Yeah.
global. Yeah, what am I doing it for if I'm coming to play? You know what I mean? I
Right.
ain't
Yep.
coming to play. I'm trying to take it to the weekend level. Like I want to go there. So
Yeah.
Well,
that's how I'm.
what's crazy about that is they, like you said, you make local music, but you do a
Oh
top 40 sound, right?
yeah, Jerry. Hold on just a second. See, I got too much going on. This your fault, ain't it? Jerry.
My fault.
Yeah, hold on.
This man got up and walked out the interview. What is going on out here?
That's all right. We're gonna keep it going.
Yeah,
You
yeah, for
know,
sure. I know
I'm
you got
back.
family business. Yeah, oh, yeah, there you go. Look, I just man got up and walked out the interview.
Man, listen.
So,
That was the missus at the door. I gotta get up or I'm gonna get my head chopped off. So I
oh yeah,
got to
we're
go.
gonna need we don't need that. We,
respect.
yeah,
Yeah, hold on. Hey,
yeah,
hey, baby, you here? I'm on the interview. Bye, and I'm gone.
yeah, for real. Now,
Yeah.
with your music being like you said, you do music that's local and is top 40 is right now.
Hmm.
It's funny that you say that because a lot of artists, uh, so Flo Rida, Pitbull, these guys started off making rap music like that. Gorilla Zoe, Boys in the Hood, Flo Rida,
Hmm.
Pitbull, Lil Jon, and stuff like that. Then they
Hmm.
transitioned away because they knew something was different. So is that you think that is what drove you to moving in that direction?
What drove me to do it is because at first, I mean, I was trying to find a sound. Like, what's my lane? Like, what can
Yeah,
I do? Because it's you say you're a rapper, everybody's a rapper. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Everybody.
yeah,
But when you just say I'm an artist, people like, oh yeah, really? And so they really dig into your catalog to see what type of music you made. So what
Hmm.
happened was when I did In My Feelings, the other demographic, the Caucasian demographic and Mexican demographic, they just clinched to it. I was like, oh, okay, I got something. And I just started practicing doing the pop music and the R&B music and Afrobeat music. So I just started really
Yeah.
doing it and understanding how they make it. Like, oh, this is
yeah,
what they do. So I just ran with it and I rap when I want. You know what I mean? So I got to
Hmm.
keep
yeah,
up with rap and I got to keep up with
Right.
Afro beats and all these different sounds. So it really is kind of stressful, but it's easy. But it's a headache because you got to
Right.
keep up constantly.
Right.
Yes, and you
Like
don't want to
being,
lose. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
it's like being trendy, but setting your own trend.
Right.
You
And
want to
that's
stay, you want to be trendy and kind of have your hand in a little bit of everything, but you want to set your own trend too, so that you're recognized.
yeah,
That's awesome.
and it's trippy because you know I just talked to a record guy and another DJ that's like, you good, but you got to find that one song. Because
Mhm.
I can have 40 hit records, but it doesn't matter if it's not pushed. You know what I
That's
mean? Because
right.
I dropped
Yeah,
22 records. I dropped 22 singles in 22 weeks. I just
yeah.
did it. Like I
I
just want
remember
to.
that. I remember
Mhm.
Yeah,
that. And I was waiting for it every week
Really?
too. I was like,
That's
yeah,
oh, he got
awesome.
another. I was like, he got another banger. He got another banger. He got another banger. It was one song I did question, but then I listened to it again. I was like, oh, okay. And I went and clapped some chicks to that song. So I was like, okay, you know. So I had to think about it. I was like, okay, let me try this one out. Hey, baby, you want to come over tonight? She's like, yeah, all right, dude.
but that's
See?
the reason I make that because what he just said, they make you be like, wait a minute. It's a feeling, it's an emotion. So at that moment,
Yep.
you're not in that emotion, but it's very hard work. It was hard work to drop 22 songs in 22 weeks, but
I
the
bet.
guy the guy was like, listen, find that one record and push that one record so you can get noticed. So when people do go to my catalog, they be like, okay, this dude got a lot of music.
Mhm.
Now that I think about it, it was her that said she liked that song and started taking her clothes off. Now that I think about
I did my
Oh,
job.
well, there you go. Well, there you go.
I did my job.
Well,
My
it.
job
there
is
you go.
done.
That's it right there.
Right.
So I was like, okay, now how anybody can listen to your music and say that you don't have one hardcore like this is it song is crazy to me
Right.
because your catalog is
Hmm.
solid.
I mean, but
Yeah.
it's when I make the music, I always think about, is it catchy? Is the hook catchy?
Right.
Because nobody remembers nothing you say. But if the hook is
Mm-mm.
catchy, just like Salt and Pepper Push It, we don't really too much remember. We just remember Push It.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
So
yeah.
look, I'm gonna give you an exclusive what I'm doing. So I took the Push It and I got to Push It and I'm redoing the Push It. So I said I'm gonna
Mm.
take that.
Ah.
I said I'm gonna take this Push It, just take that.
Hold on. We getting exclusive in here.
I
Join
know
in
that's
the
right. That
Jackass
sounds like an
exclusive. Join in
exclusive.
the
It
Jackass
is.
exclusive. Let's go, baby.
Yeah,
Join
so
in the Jackass
I was just
exclusive.
working on it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this, and I had my the missus listen to it. She's like, I like this, and I remember the Push It, because
Yeah.
I just remember that. I was like, why did it stick in my head? Because it's repetitive and it's
Yeah.
Hmm.
catchy. And we thought
And
it
it
was
got
saying,
that sound to it too. Kind of like when I think of the push it, I also think of, and they're kind of different, but they
mhm,
similar in like tone. And I don't know
mhm.
if I'm saying the right thing, maybe like octave, but the push it and then the Ice Baby.
Yeah, it was. You're very smart. It's an ear that you got.
Yep.
It's something. I'm gonna tell y'all something that I learned from a DJ. It's the tempos that drive people crazy. If it's a certain
Yep.
tempo that everybody use, you got to give on that tempo. Because if you pay
Mm.
attention to people in the club and the songs, it's a tempo that everybody use and
And
everybody dance
in
to it.
in the
Right.
mids.
Mhm,
In the
yeah,
mids.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I started playing. I was like, oh, okay, I need this tempo. If it go too fast, it's not that New Jersey thing like that. I just want to rock. They're gonna be like, okay, it's cool, but it's not that tempo.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's a tempo game. That's all it is. So I was like, okay, when I figured that out, I was like, okay, I got it. Let's do
My
this.
man ain't drop. Look at
Okay.
him dropping gems.
Look.
Hey, dropping gems. That was
Boop,
good.
boop.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. But April's
You know what
right.
I'm talking
Like that Push It record back in the '80s was such a, because people thought he was saying pussy, and because you
Yeah.
couldn't figure. And I did it the exact
Right.
same way. And I was like, I said this is gonna work. I said this is gonna work because it's gonna catch. Because people be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh shit, like it's gonna work. So I was like, all right,
Familiar.
yeah. So I'm just playing the game.
I know
Oh
that's
man.
right. You play it.
I man, listen.
Play it. That's all you
What?
can
Exclusive.
do.
Yeah.
Play the
Oh,
game.
yep, play the game. So man, I do got a couple questions for you though that I do need to ask you as we move further along into this episode of Journey of the Jackass.
I
Fuck
ain't gonna
cancel
answer.
culture. Ah, damn, fuck me too. That's fucked up. God damn. This motherfucker gonna
Answer
get up and
mine,
walk
though.
out the interview and then gonna say, fuck all that.
I answer. I'm not answering yours. I know it's a setup.
See?
It's a setup. I know
April, you wanna ask your questions first?
I will.
Okay.
I don't have too many.
I ain't worried about it. Come on, let's do it. I don't care.
All right, so
I know you don't.
My first question is, what would you say from what you know right now, the knowledge that you have right now?
Mm-hmm.
What have you learned that you wish you could have told yourself 10 years ago?
Oh shit!
Ooh, that's a good ass question.
Regarding your artistry and your
I got you. 10 years ago, I wish I would have told myself, like, really, to be honest, be proud of yourself. You know what I mean? And you're not a failure. You know what I mean? I would have told myself that because 10 years ago I was in my head because I didn't have the things that society say you supposed to have. And society doesn't know your struggle, your dream, your vision. And basically what I'm saying is sometimes we trick ourselves out of our position and out of our greatness.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so because if we go by what social media saying, society saying, what our parents say, we're ruined. Because we don't even know who we are just yet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Back then, I would have told myself, just be calm, be chill. You great. You know where you want to go, just go. Don't doubt it. Just do it. You know what I mean? So that's what I would have told myself 10 years ago.
All right. You put them Nike shoes on. Just do it.
Yeah, just go for it.
Hell yeah. Man, that was a good question. Look at April is on it tonight. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. And
hold on now. I'm a little smart. I'm not just beauty. I got a little brains too.
You heard what she said.
Yeah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
All right now.
So my second question is, being that you don't curse, how would you inspire young upcoming artists that not cursing in your rhymes is still cool?
How would I do that? This is what I would do. When I get that first diamond plaque, I'm just gonna say, I did all this without cursing. That's all I'm
yeah, for real. Show better than tell.
Because for us, we don't listen that well. You gotta show us. You know what I mean? So like if me telling somebody right now, don't do this, I'm like, what? Do it for what? You ain't there. But Will Smith proved it.
Yeah, and then and that's what and LL later in his career. That's what I'm saying. Remember how many times you ever said, man, you like the new modern day kind of LL? I tell you that all the time.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I look at it like it. You know, if I got the accolades to show you, that means it can be done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So that's what I would do. I would have to wait. Like if I just tell people now, they wouldn't understand it. Because they talking about drilling something, run up in somebody's house. I'm like, well, that's what you're doing. This is what I'm doing. And they see me elevate to the next level. People are going to say this. You guys are saying this now. He didn't cuss in his records. That's going to be a big thing for people because nobody's really hearing that anymore.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah,
like every time you hear songs on the radio and it's like, I gotta do this, and then be like, ad libs, and then it go to the next word.
Right.
Like,
so it's like a unicorn.
Yeah,
it's like I'm a unicorn with this music. Like, okay, he doesn't curse. And like I said, your children can sit there and listen to it, and you ain't never got to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
Like I know he ain't go. All thing I talk about is money, women, love, maybe a little bit of sex here and there. Not too much. I don't talk about drugs. I might talk about getting to something else, or something biblical or inspirational. I keep it in the bubble of what I feel that people. I keep it in human emotions. You know what I mean? So I do it that way. That's me. But moving on to your next question, April. Go ahead.
Okay. My next question is, when reaching your using your platform, and I got my words a little scribbled up here. I might need to re-say this.
That's okay.
How important to you is using your platform to motivate kids and give back to the community?
It's a big thing. It's big for me, and I mean, like, I'm from Ruston, Louisiana, so I want to go back home and You know,
and
have
show
some.
up. That ain't hard to do in wrestling.
It's not, but
You can do that
but
now.
no, I can't because if you don't have enough power behind you, and where I'm from, like the other side, they ain't got nothing over there for them kids. That's why they
Right.
wilding like that. Like when I grew
Right.
up, they had talent shows and games and baseball. They had things
They
for us
did.
to do. So
Sir, you
now,
can get, you can go down there and get you a single wide trailer and turn that into a community wreck.
listen, ain't nobody finna do that. What's wrong?
No.
I ain't gonna do that.
No.
You know, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, but only thing I can do now is just keep saying I'm from Wrestling, Louisiana. And as I elevate, they steady watching. Somebody's gonna see me from home and be like, oh, he's steady doing it. You know, he's
Right.
really trying to do it. So
Yeah.
that hopefully that'll get a kid like, well, he's doing it. I know I can do it. You know what I mean? Until I
Right.
come back home and be like, this is what we finna do. This is how we do it. It's focused on the kids. You grown ups, y'all be all right. It's for the kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Okay.
that's my thought.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you. That's all I got. Right there.
Oh, okay. Look at that. Now let's go and get to this good stuff. Let's go and
Come
get to
on,
this
man.
good
Come
stuff,
on.
man.
The Jackass stuff.
Yeah, come on.
Jackass stuff. So now I'm gonna ask you a couple of serious questions before I get to the Jackass shit. So, what do you expect your career to be in 5 years?
Where I expect it to be in 1 year. In one
Okay.
year, I expect it to be where it's supposed to be. And like, cause in 3 years, when I really took the music serious, the first year I did my first real video to me. Second year, I got signed to GT Digital slash Empire with a digital
Uh,
distribution deal. The third year, I left them alone and I hooked up with a guy named Shabazz, DJ Johnny Rip, and Drastic, and I ended up doing um the theme song for Arena League football team. So I did that, and I ended up doing vibrations, doing in my feelings. These are songs I'm talking about, and that's just everything started moving because I just changed my sound. So right now
okay.
I'm working on that one record. Well, I mean I got a lot of music, but I had to sit back and think like, what can I do that appeal to the masses? And once again, I thought of Push It. I was like, let's do that.
And you don't repeat none of the same stuff in none of your music like that. I definitely give you a props for some of that. Because
I
even
try
when I
not
used to do
to.
music, I would say something about put my foot in somebody's ass, and then I say it again in the next song. I'm like, you trying to put my foot in your ass?
I mean, it's all about wordplay because if you listen
Yep.
to everything, like
Uh-huh.
that Wayne and Eminem said, they try not to repeat themselves, but
Yep.
they do, but don't because you can flip words
Right.
around.
That's
Yeah,
right.
wordplay.
Yeah, just wordplay. That's why I say cursing in the record. Like my mama asked me, then I just thought about it. Well, it shows that your dialogue is not that big, and I'm not trying to defecate on nobody, but
Yeah.
I don't have to get a word across to just to cuss at you, and I hate having to cuss at people so they can hear me. Like, why do I got
Right.
to do this instead of just saying, "Hey, don't do that"? I got to be like, "Hey, motherfucker, don't do that bullshit." I got to do something like that.
Don't do that shit.
Yeah,
What you
why
talking
I
about?
got to do that? Like, why do I have to do that and just say, "Don't do that"? Just be easy. So, but I don't know. It's weird.
Okay. Okay, you already answered that one because April asked that one. So, you already talked about some of the challenges you faced on your journey and stuff like that. Would you relocate to improve your career
Hell yeah, in a heartbeat.
to like New York or LA or somewhere like
Hell
that?
yeah, in a heartbeat. I don't give a damn where it's at. If it's gonna elevate me to the next level and I ain't got to go to work tomorrow, you damn right. I'm doing it.
I know that's right. Look,
I'm out of
Okay,
here.
man, look at that.
you
Nobody
better
gonna look at
think
that.
big,
For
think
real.
Think big.
big, think
Mm, mm, mm.
colossal, think galactical.
Yeah.
That's right.
What's bigger than the galaxy? April?
Nothing. Nothing.
I'm tired of this shit. All right, so you already talked about some of your notable accomplishments, right? So we talked about this carrying on.
Hold on, we gonna
Oh, you can't hear, man.
intermittent.
Man,
Aw.
it fell out that damn interview.
User error speakers.
Yeah, man, that's him. All right, hold on. Remove him. And then we're gonna bring him back in, man. You know these
We're
technical
gonna bring him
difficulties
back.
happen
Just a
all
little
the
technical
yeah,
difficulties, you know, that's all.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just a little technical difficulties. Can you hear now?
No.
Man, your shit that dropped in and it dropped out, man. We was getting to the good shit. Look at him sending messages and shit. We getting into the good shit, and he was like, nah, man, I ain't ready for this smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's on mute. Unmute your mic. There it is. Still can't hear.
Still can't hear it?
No. He got to mute it.
Man, what kind of phone you got, man? What kind of computer you got? Look at this, man.
Well, we're going to keep it going.
Yeah, we're going to keep it going.
The interview and Legend is going awesome. Yeah, like, he's really... Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say I'm old school, but I listen to more of a slow R&B old stuff. That's what I have on my playlist. But I did take a look at his IG page and listen to his song. It was good. In My Feelings.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes. Welcome back.
Welcome back. You know what? Somebody called me. I can't stand people call you at the weirdest times. Like, why you calling?
Put your phone on do not disturb, fool.
Listen, hold on now. I don't know how to do that yet.
Look, I be having to get on diet sometimes because I'm like, hey, you know.
Yeah. But I heard. I'm glad you like Get My Feelings. I'm glad you like that record.
I do.
Yeah.
Now let's get back into this interview, and I'm keeping all of this. I don't give a fuck. I'm keeping all of this. You know why? Because real raw and in the flesh.
Right.
So, how is cancel culture affecting your creative process? Seeing how the world is more politically correct now, like how's it like you already don't cuss and everything like that, but how does it like your creative process where you don't say certain things like did you used to say? Besides
it never stopped me because I never thought like that. You know what I mean? Like, and to be honest, I'm be colorize this shit, but hell, I'm African American. I'm damn near canceled anyway. You know what I mean? So not being able to do certain shit,
that's regular.
It's regular.
That's regular shit, right?
It's regular, but to go against the grain, that feels good. You know what I mean? So me not cursing is really going against the grain if you really think about it, because
it is.
They'll call me a pop artist. He's a pop artist. He's commercial. I had people tell me, "Oh, you're a commercial artist." Why? Because I don't curse. No, I'm thinking.
I don't be on that bullshit like you.
No, I don't. So cancel culture, I think it's funny because now you can't say anything. You can't do anything. Everybody is sensitive, but I don't understand that. Like I don't like. How can you cancel everybody? Everybody shouldn't be doing nothing.
Let me tell you something. This cancel culture thing is sensitive, but like it's a double entendre too.
It's stupid.
It is.
In a nutshell, come on. We all know, like, who gets mad because somebody... I mean, come on, man. You can't say nothing.
Comedy show. Like I'm talking about comedians are censored. Like
that's true. Comedians been censored. They've been getting attacked.
Garbage. Movies have been garbage. Music has been garbage. Like you can't say or do nothing no more. TV shows have been garbage. Like, come on, man.
What trips me out right now is that they have a lot of homosexuality, in
everything,
kids, cartoons, and in everything. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I have to really monitor my kids' stuff because it was something that my kids wanted to watch. I'm like, and I'll go look at it because I like to watch it with them, and I have to look at it first. I'm like, I don't think we're gonna watch that.
I was watching this show called Hollywood. I don't know, it's on Netflix, right? I was fast forwarding through scenes I didn't want to see, and then I just I'm tired. I just switched to something else. I watch more Family Guy and American Dad than anything.
Me too. Those are my shows because they don't give a shit.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, it's not so much we're in the era where it's accepted, but you don't have to be trying to push it on everybody. Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially on little kids. We've already been brainwashed since we were kids, but it was with other things. It was more about race. Now it's more about sexuality, and it's like you're a kid.
Yeah, you're a kid. I wish. I mean, I ain't gonna say I wish, but a child doesn't know who they. Remember, I got through talking about we don't even know who we are yet. Some people don't know who they are at 30 and 40.
Right.
So why are you going to tell somebody if you want to? I can say I identify as a basketball. They're gonna look at me like I'm stupid, but that's what I identify with, and I'm a white man. So give me a good credit score. Shut up. So I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Look.
yeah, because like let kids. I think the way I feel about it is that they're taking kids' innocence away.
Yeah,
It's like
you're killing them.
I cared about G.I. Joe and the Thundercats when I was a kid, and I wanted to go outside and play, and I play my Nintendo. I didn't care if little Takesha was a boy or a girl, or you know what I'm saying. I didn't care about none of that stuff. I just knew she had different parts than me. That's
Right.
it. That's all. Yeah, we use separate bathrooms.
But it's weird though.
I don't think
go ahead.
It's a sense of I would say stripping innocence, but I would also say it's a sense of programming too, so that we're getting that they're getting ready for these changes that have come. Like if you notice, like even in the military, they started where they don't even have males and female bathroom anymore. They just have one bathroom with the little man woman on there. You know what I mean? Or it doesn't have anything on there. It'll just say restroom.
I think it's all a setup, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because I think it's all control. Because if America looks like it can't be controlled, they're going to control it for us. You understand what I mean? Like they want to control the TV, they want to control the money, they want to control your gender, and then they'll say, "Oh, it's fine," but then you got a man that's in prison raping women who's a transgender.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And period. And that's wild. Then you got a little boy in the back of the bus getting sexually assaulted by older people. Like you're really messing up these kids, and the parents are not really paying attention. Like, look at what like Ever said, she's watching what her children watch. We gotta really pay attention.
I have to, or I stopped them from watching it.
Like YouTube and TikTok is raising the kids now. And that's
my kids don't even have that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, this one don't have it, but he be on TikTok and it's like the child thing. And where you get that from? TikTok. So now what we do is like, you don't even got your phone. Give me your phone, give you VR. Go build a Lego. Go do that.
Oh,
go
yeah.
Because it's horrible.
Do that same thing. I have like this parent link thing, and anything that they want to see or watch, it has to go through me.
Right. But then people get mad at us and say you're transphobic or you're homophobic or you're pancake phobic. I'm like, no. I can raise my child the way I want to raise my child. I teach them to love everybody, but you're not going to force this on them when they're just children.
They're just children.
They don't know anything.
I tell my sons all the time, you turn 18, you love what you love. But
under this roof, you gonna do as I tell you.
You gonna do what the fuck I tell you to do. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
period.
That's it. I like, hey. It is.
I think so much is now well, from what we talked about on our first episode, you know, going back to like emotional intelligence, right? So the kids have all this social media and everything like that, and it's like they're seeing this, and if they're having feelings or whatever type of feelings, you know, they're not able to express themselves because that's something that's not practiced. So I think if it was more like communication going on in the home, and you know, doing more family things together and knowing that like it's okay for you to be able to acknowledge your feelings, and this is a safe place for you to speak. I think we would kind of get through it a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So my kids know that I'm a safe space. They can tell me everything. And like when my son's getting they feelings about something and they cuss or whatever it may be, I'm like, okay, tell me how you really feel. Because like when I was your age, I was cussing too. I was cussing motherfuckers out. So tell me how you feel about this situation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, for real. So they know I'm a safe space, but they know what I like. They know what my expectations are, if that makes sense.
Right, it makes sense, because I mean I have them too. You know what I mean? Like you know, for us boys, we're told we can't cry, but like it's okay to have a broken heart. It's okay to cry when you're happy.
That's right.
Don't come here crying for no reason, though. Don't come here crying because you feel when you mad because I yelled at you. Shut their ass up. Cry,
we ain't doing that.
Look, it's going good. It's going good, but y'all know I'm the moderator. So we gotta turn this thing back around and get back onto the topic.
Okay, let's go.
My bad. Let me go ahead and get back to these. I got 2 more questions for you, okay? Because these ones are pretty good, right? So,
no, I wasn't a stripper.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna ask that. Okay, so, who is your favorite ugly rapper? Mine is Boosie and Trick Daddy. Who's your favorite ugly rapper?
Ugly rapper?
ugly. Yeah, like this motherfucker just ugly. Like I wouldn't even
Biggie
be in the
Small?
studio with him.
Biggie.
Biggie. You wouldn't do a song with him though? Would you do a song
Hell
with
yeah,
him?
I do a song with Biggie.
So he your favorite ugly artist?
Cause he said it himself, and I'm not even defecating on him. He said black and ugly as ever. However, I stay Gucci down to the socks. Ring
Hey,
with
man,
my
but
bitch. He said it himself.
Hey, my man popped on Lil Kim and Faith Evans. And he used to have threesomes all the time. I don't know, man.
Man, money make everybody hot.
Man.
I don't know, man.
Flavor Flav was hot. He had money. Flavor Flav, we had them all. He had money, so that's proof.
Hey, man, listen. Yeah, but I like Boosie and Trick Daddy. Those, you know what I'm saying? So,
For real?
hey, there's some ugly motherfuckers right there.
Look.
All right. So next question. Let's get back into this foolery. Last question. All right. If you sign a major deal, who the first IG model you're gonna pop off?
What?
Nobody. I'm not gonna fuck up my home.
I know that's right. That's
Almost got him. Almost got him.
Because look, I started thinking, I'm like, I do that because I know I'm gonna have to hear her mouth. Like I tell her that all the time. I said, I'm leaving you. I'm leaving, but she know I ain't going nowhere because that's my baby.
You went sliding.
Don't let him.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Don't let him lure you into that rabbit hole. It's a trap.
Are you saying this because your old lady at home now? Let her.
No, I'm being serious because I know what to listen. I'm gonna tell you like this. If I got there when I wasn't nothing, I know when I get there, them punk rocks don't want me for nothing but one thing. And they want a baby and they want to stick it to me. This one, I give her the baby. And if we get a divorce, she can have whatever she wants.
Hey, man, I get there. They can have the baby. They can have the this. And let me some lumber, goddamn. Let this podcast take off. Next time you see me in this joint, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, this is so and so. I liked her page last week.
Hey, man, I mean, now if I was by myself, I'd probably be out there Nick Cannon and everything. But I mean, like,
no, not Nick Cannon. No,
I'm just dropping them off very left and right and left, right here. Take that, bad boy.
Oh man. Man,
look, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
For real.
I'm ready for it.
Especially with interviews like this. Shit.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I know somebody probably gonna be online talking about my hair, but that's all right.
Man, hey, y'all talking about April hair.
Respect this. Respect this.
Hey, April, ain't nobody worried about them ugly, dirty tennis balls they got underneath them wigs.
Oh
so
no.
Look. You'll be all right. So
I'm working on.
Man, we gotta keep this show rolling.
Yeah, we got to. I'm so glad that you came on. I am living. When Daya told me, I was like, oh, okay. He sent me Instagram. I was like, okay, let me look them up.
Yeah,
doing
it. Thank you.
Now listen, man. You're welcome to stay on as part of the show, but I know you probably got family things to do. You got feet to massage and kids to tend to and stuff like that.
I did that yesterday. I massaged feet yesterday. Then I had a problem. I was like, why you ain't massage me? This is what she said. I'll pay for it. I said, hell no. You putting in work like I'm putting in work. You massage me feet. You gonna do mine like I do yours.
Look. All right, so where can they find you at on social media, man?
On Instagram, you can find me on Instagram at it's man, I can't even remember. At the real _ I am legend, and on TikTok you can find me at legend I am 200. That's where I'm at there. Okay. Yeah, so I'm saying this now. When I get done with Push It, I'm gonna send it to y'all first. Like here.
Send it to me.
Yes.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you. Like here, listen to this. And after that, I'm running with it. So that's the song. That's my single. I'm working on it, and that's what I'm gonna be pushing out.
Look, let me know if you need some ad libs.
I'm laughing because I do.
I can make a little noise. Oh yeah.
Yo,
you a drill.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Look, listen, man. We about to get into this the regular programming because I got to get to the dumbass of the week this week and everything. So, man, look, I want to thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. And April, thank you very much.
And listen, we want you to come back on, man. You know what I'm saying?
I will.
Or do you want to stay? You can stay if you want.
I gotta finish cooking. Now I gotta play house husband. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
I work.
House
I had to come home and
husband.
fix food. I
That's
play house
priority.
husband.
That's
Yeah,
right.
man.
Cause she'll
You
swear to
hear
God,
that,
you don't make
lady?
me
There's
nothing.
men out here who still do that.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean, listen, I open doors for the legs that open for me. You understand me?
I only do it because I want. I'm gonna tell you why I do it. Because I want some pleasure. You understand me?
That's right. That's right. You gotta put in.
I gotta put
out.
in to get in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Every time, so you gotta put in.
That's
you gotta
right.
put in on this.
Her old man about to get home, about to put in, and he's gonna be still probably sweaty from work. Girl, you don't sit your tail down.
Oh no, we don't do the sweating. We don't do the sweating. Look, you gotta put in to get it now. It's
I gotta
two-way street.
It's all even, Steven. Yeah, it's a two-way street. I don't like her, but I love her, I guess.
Yeah, man. But look, man, listen, it was a pleasure having you on here, man. We definitely want to have you on again.
Yeah, have me on again.
Man, hey, listen, man, give it up for I Am Legend, the man.
Thank you. And you make sure when I send you the song, that's when I come back on here. And then we can talk about the song.
Okay.
And help promote it and everything. You already know that.
So we can do that right there, man. That's my word. You got my word.
Oh, Journey of a Jackass exclusive.
Make sure y'all don't forget. Cause I'm like, yo, what's up?
Oh man, listen.
I'm not gonna forget. I'm writing it down in my notes.
I'm not gonna forget.
Yeah, I'm working on it now, and I gotta make sure it's butter. And when it's perfect, I'm like, all right, let's go. And I'm gonna send it to you.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right, man. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you.
No problem, man. Thank y'all.
All
right. Bye, y'all.
Get out of here, boy.
Damn.
My bad. I ain't mean to cut him off. I felt like DJ Envy right there. My bad. So, hey, bro.
Yes.
That was a good interview. You know what I'm saying?
It was really good.
So let's go on and get to these community events.
All right, karate. All right, so if you're here in the local area of Augusta, Georgia, on Tuesday, 11 April at 5:30 p.m., the Green Jackets opening night at the SRP Park against the Down East Wood Ducks at 187 Railroad Ave, North Augusta, South Carolina. So that's the first opening night of the baseball game, the minor league.
What's the name of the team
here? Green Jackets and the Down East Wood Ducks.
Man, that sound like no backwoods shit.
Down East Wood Ducks and the Green Jackets.
Oh man.
Second thing is, I still got to give it up for my military people. I'm a veteran myself. So Fort Gordon is having a spring bash on 15 April from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. There's going to be vendors, pony rides, kids activities, a flea market, a car show, food and drinks, and also adult drinks. Probably just beers, but it'll be on Barton Field at Fort Gordon Post. And they're actually renaming that too. They're going to rename it Fort Eisenhower, I believe. Okay. They should be changing it to Fort Eisenhower pretty soon. But and that's 15
like that's any better.
They had a little vote and everything out here. So, so that's the Spring Fest, and that's coming around. I know here locally, a lot of the kids are going to be going to spring break. Some kids have already had spring break, from what I understand, in the other states. So those are my two local community events.
Thank you so much. So I have a couple. I have the Soul Girl Fashion Market this Friday from 5 to 10 p.m. It's going to be 8309 Old Branch Avenue in Clinton, Maryland, right? So they're going to be a Pekino night, but they're also going to be vendors and stuff in there selling their authentic crafts, candles, clothes, books, stuff like that. But it's also gonna be a volcano night, so y'all can check that out. Also, in August the 12th, I'm throwing my second annual Independent Black Author Expo, and we are currently looking for authors, poets, and food vendors. So if you're interested, shoot me a message or click the link in my bio on my Facebook or my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So we can get y'all in there and get you on the program. You know what I'm talking about?
That's right.
All right, and those are the community events and businesses of the week. All right, so April, you said you got a good read for us. What good read you got?
Yeah, I got a good read for us, but I got a disclaimer, right? So I actually got recommended this book, and I just started reading it, and it's called The Entrepreneur Mind by Kevin D. Johnson, and it's the 100 Essential Beliefs and Characteristics and Habits of Elite Entrepreneurs, right? Because I'm trying to expand my mind. I am actually an up and coming entrepreneur myself, and I want to not just be an entrepreneur, but I want to be able to take myself away from my business and not just be self-employed. Once I take myself out of the business and I can remove myself and actually focus on running the business, that was one of the points in the chapter that I'm in now, which is actually chapter 1. Once you can separate yourself from the business and actually focus on running the business, you've reached a new level of being an entrepreneur. If you're doing everything, you're just self-employed, and you might as well get a 9 to 5.
Yeah. That's the way I feel right now. Like I'm just busting my ass. God damn. I'm gonna have to check that book out for sure.
Yeah. So again, it's The Entrepreneur Mind by Michael D. Johnson, 100 Essential Beliefs, Characteristics, and Habits of Elite Entrepreneurs. And they have it on audiobook.
Well, thank you for that read of the week. Thank you much. All right, so I'm gonna get to this dumbass of the week. Now, this dumbass of the week is gonna be like a touchy thing. It's a touchy thing, right? So the dumbass of this week, like fuck is he talking about, is Jonathan Majors. Now,
oh my God.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's not because of what happened. I mean, though the accusations were recanted, they went back and charged them, right? So it's like, when the hell y'all motherfuckers want to learn? Y'all start getting some money, and y'all go to these white women. These white women is y'all motherfucking downfall. I learned my lesson, and I never went back, right? So when do y'all motherfuckers want to learn? Like his downfall is met goddamn white women. Motherfuckers get this money, so I mess with these white women, and then their life just crumbles to shit over anything, right? I don't care if you was guilty. You shouldn't have been with a goddamn white woman. That's on you. Okay. You can love who you love, but it's like why do us as black men get a little bit of money and then we automatically, like, we can love on some April all day, but as soon as we get some money, Jane is the trophy.
I don't know. We should be asking you that. You the brother.
Hey man, listen.
You the brother. Tell us why.
I don't. You can love.
We're wondering.
That's the thing. I don't know, but you can love who you love. You can love who you love, right? But look, because of your interactions with this said woman, you done had commercials pulled. You know what I'm saying? There's been delays on your movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not bashing him because he's an awesome actor, like awesome,
right?
Like, and he's in, like, right now he is one of the most he's one of the most popular actors in the game right now.
Yeah, he's been on a lot of stuff.
But he about to lose it all. You know what I'm saying? For what? You know what? For what? Because he needed his milk and magnesia. Remember that from Don't Be a Minute?
Man, look.
You are my milk and magnesia.
I think it's a couple of things.
Yep.
I think it's he may not be able to control his temperament. Yeah. Or, people sometimes they come to a hiatus in their career and they have like a superiority complex where they feel like they can't be touched.
I ain't gonna say hiatus.
I don't know.
He's at a peak right now, if anything.
He's at a peak, but he's been out for some years.
Yeah, because I think he's at a peak right now because it's like he doing like 4 or 5 movies a year and
He's
everything.
been out for some years. He was in The Harder They Fall. He was in some other stuff. He was in that sci-fi thing with
what's the name of
girl from East Bayou. I can't think of her name.
That's what I'm talking about. The HP Lovecraft show.
Yep.
I forgot the name of it, but it is one of my favorite shows.
Smollett. I know her name is Smollett.
Yeah, her. They in there. They on that one. It's a HP Lovecraft TV show.
Look, you got to be thinking.
Lovecraft Country. That's it.
Yeah.
Lovecraft Country.
You have to think when you're being watched by so many people. You've come to such a platform in your career. It's like you really got to be smart about your choices. And if somebody's I'm pretty sure that wasn't the first maybe heated argument they have. I'm not sure all of the details of what they have, but if somebody is taking you there or is able to take you there like that, you got to get away. You got to separate yourself. You have to think about your family. You have to think about what's at stake, what you could lose.
Yeah. So with that being said, here's my dumbass of the week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, what are you doing? That's my dumbass of the week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, the funny fit tip, we're going to hold off on this funny fit tip into the next episode because we are running a little low on time because we've been in for almost an hour. So, travel tip of the week, right? So I gave this travel tip on the episode that we didn't release, and because of the editing and stuff on there, we're probably not going to use it because the episode was kind of ruined. But again, it's Hot Springs, Arkansas. Hot Springs, Arkansas is a little small Wall Street city that has the tourism is off the chain, and they have bathhouses. The water there is so pure. They have fountains there where you can just go fill your 5-gallon jugs up and not pay anything, and you can drink it straight from the hot springs.
Hot Springs, Arkansas. I'm gonna write that down.
Hot Springs, Arkansas. They have bathhouses there. They have like tourism. They got like the boats they can drive in the water and all that stuff like that. It's very, very nice place. Relaxing. Very, very relaxing place.
That's good.
Yeah, that's my travel tip for this week. Hot Springs, Arkansas. And it's in the middle of nowhere, so you would never expect that place. So that's how you know I've done a lot of traveling in my time.
Yeah, you done been somewhere.
Yeah. Well, in April today, we had a great show.
Great show.
Look, the first video one. Oh, yeah.
It's our first video.
Yes. So did you work on your social media yet?
Man, no.
Okay. So we ain't even gonna talk about your social media. Y'all know where to find her. Same places from last time.
Yeah, find me on April Miss Cutie Queenship on Facebook, Miss Cutie on Instagram. I'm gonna get that thing up and running. And look, I just been busy. A busy mom, been having some issues going on. But you know what? I'm not gonna let that stop me. It's gonna get done. I'm gonna do it this weekend.
Okay, and y'all know where to find me. Y'all see it in my tag at the Author Diet Shakur, Author Diet Shakur on Facebook, Journey of a Jackass TV on YouTube because the video's about to start going up. And you can catch me on Author D Shakur on Clubhouse, Author D Shakur on Fanbase. Check me out, The Writing Bama on Twitter. I'm all over the place. If you need it, I got it. Link in the bio if you want to do the Independent Authors Expo. And make sure y'all check out, download, and share these videos on YouTube. They're going to be all over Facebook and stuff by Friday. Don't mind.
All right.
Don't mind. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. And we out.
Peace.
Journey for Jackass, y'all.